Hey guys, it's Girl Got Game.
And PCOutcast.
And we are here in the terrifying final stretch of Act 5.
Yep.
Because guess who our next patient is?
Trouble. Nothing but... Oh, apparently it's Jaya.
Jaya's like, I will spare you.
Why did Jaya jump in there?
I don't know.
I don't even remember that happening.
No, she was like in the middle somewhere before. But now she's...
Weird.
She's like, no, I shall spare you from Claire.
She's jumped to the head of the class, you might say. What is she doing over there? She's arranging our books.
Oh, that's nice. Still no shoes.
Still no shoes. All right, what are you doing here, Jaya?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm worried about you, Doctor. You seem quiet and, well, it's just your fingerprints on the bottle. Maybe you touched it by accident? You didn't know him, did you?
Worried.
You just seem a little different from the person who turned up all those weeks ago.
So we've been here for weeks.
You talk to me as much as you did. You flitter between patients in a daydream. Tell me what things are bothering you.
Oh gosh.
Am I being psychoanalyzed?
We have notes.
Sounds like Jaya might think I'm going insane.
That's why she jumped in. She's like, I need to have an intervention with you. You're the one who came into my dream in lingerie, Jaya, and slapped me. So you tell me. Okay, fingerprints? So our fingerprints are on the bottle.
Okay.
That's not really relevant, is it?
I think it's relevant.
I think so. I beg to differ.
Okay, no, I did not know Dr. Dekker.
No, I didn't know Dr. Dekker.
Then why are your fingerprints on his vodka bottle? No, don't answer that. The infectious madness of Doctor Dekker, who hasn't it touched? I'm so worried.
What does that mean? What do you mean the infectious madness of Dr. Dekker name dropped the game title? Madam?
It's like every movie, you know? Every movie has the title name dropped in it.
Yeah.
Always.
Okay, so we have to tell her what's worrying us. I'm worried.
I think Claire might have killed Dr. Dekker.
I'm worried about Claire.
I'm worried about Claire.
Your patients will always be a bother, but you're caring for people. We do still care, don't we, Doctor?
I remember you saying
In a few weeks' time, there'll be a whole new bunch of faces with a whole new bunch of quirks. Let's not have a whole new doctor, shall we?
Please don't threaten me, Jaya. I'm already worried. Okay, so that was patience. I'm worried about who killed Dr. Dekker. Okay. I'm
worried about you.
I'm worried I'm going insane.
Who measures sanity or insanity? One man's philosopher is another man's fool.
Isn't that what you're trying to do right now?
I won't let you go crazy.
That doesn't mean much coming from a crazy person. You won't let me go crazy.
You won't let me go...
Let me go crazy!
Go crazy?
Holiday, perhaps? Some R&R? I suppose you were thinking something darker?
A boudoir. Sorry, I had to. What else could we be worried about? I'm worried about Cthulhu.
Did I spell that?
I think.
Cthulhu? Is there more?
We have Cthulhu in our notes from way back. When we talked to Elin ages ago. It's like our first session, I think. Let's see. No, that was Valhalla, sorry. Not Cthulhu. What? Didn't we have Cthulhu in our notes somewhere? Psychokinesis.
I don't think so.
Okay, I must have imagined it.
I can't. I
you want me to look
don't
at-
think that's how you spell
Here,
it.
I'll just double check spelling on the Google. There's an H.
Oh, there's an H.
Cthulhu.
Like that?
Cthulhu.
A fictional space god that's resting at the bottom of the Atlantic. It's not likely, is it? Or maybe
Have you talked to
think it is.
Mariana?
Have you spoke to Mariana today?
Not yet.
Oops.
So we can't continue that. Since we saw psychokinesis in our thing, that was like a worry of Jaya. She's like, we need to be worried about this, right?
About psychokinesis.
Yes, that is a worry.
Yeah, I remember her being
I
like,
agree.
Hey!
That's all you're gonna say?
What else could we be worried about? Should we say, I'm worried who murdered Dr. Dekker? Instead of killed? No.
I'm worried I might die. No.
I'm worried I might be killed.
I'm worried I might be killed. What's your superpower?
Are you stuck? Do you want me to ask the questions instead?
Sure.
Sure.
Take a crack at it, girl. I believe in you.
Yes, ask me questions.
I think you know what I'm going to say. I don't know.
So you were just lying to me, Jaya. What else is there to be worried about? I mean, what else can you be worried about? I mean, there's just ghost girls and people teleporting and things.
I'm worried about Molly.
Thanks.
Not you, Molly. The other Molly.
I don't know about that. You want to use the
I'm
arrow?
worried about arrows. What's the news about Mariana?
Oh, okay. How come it's still... Darn, it's still a worry thing.
You said Dr. Dekker's prescription pad went missing.
Yeah.
Dr. Dekker's prescription pad is still missing. I'll let you know if it turns up.
Okay. You'll let me know.
You'll let me know?
Should you be asking me that, Doctor? It doesn't matter anyway. It's not important here.
It could be important.
How do you know?
That might be something that we have to come back to later when she's like, Doctor, I found it! It's covered in your blood! Oh my god! What does it mean?
The death threats are written in your blood, Doctor.
How is that possible?
Do you think Dr. Dekker stole the prescription pad?
Nice. How's your grief?
How's your grief? How's your grief doing?
I think I'm okay with the grief now.
Good.
My mother died suddenly, and I think I was projecting Dr. Dekker's death to be about her. I know they're not related.
Your mom? Your mom died. Yeah.
Her mother died?
My mother died suddenly, like Dr. Dekker. For her, though, it was different. She burst into flames. I was 7. They said she must have been smoking and drinking on the sofa, but she doesn't smoke or drink. Professor Alderby said it was spontaneous combustion.
What?
But that happened years ago.
She died suddenly, and I was relating it to Dr. Dekker.
Being sudden. Like a sudden death.
Does she look older than she actually is?
You mean she's actually 7?
Yeah.
She is Molly.
Are you 7 years old.
I don't know. Sorry.
I can't really say.
Are you still a little girl?
Really? That's your burning question? No, Doctor. Try again.
Let's try spontaneous combustion, shall we?
Right.
Aneous, yeah.
According to Professor Alderby, people can will themselves to die. Some people will have heart attacks, some people will have strokes. Those who are truly despondent, they're the rare few that spontaneously combust.
It's
I'm
unfortunate.
not sure if I believe in all of that.
Will yourself to die?
I don't know. It doesn't fill me with any sense of self-worth, if that helps.
Not really.
Not really.
Self-worth?
Because of what happened to my mother, I believe people could change the world with their minds.
Interesting.
I think it's dangerous to have that ability, and I think that you and me, we're helping people rid themselves of these dangerous thoughts and a whole load of other issues at the same time. People pretend to believe, and they have a different agenda. They're the ones you need to watch out for. They have boundaries, and they are prepared to break them.
Who is they? That cleared it up.
We'll never know.
No.
What was the other thing when we used the arrow drop? There was one other question.
There's like 2 others.
Oh,
Mariana
Mariana.
and the death threats.
Okay.
I didn't know anything about that. If I
Mariana
have
and the
any
Death Threat sounds like a
grievances
great
with my
band name.
employer, I spit in their coffee. I hope that's how you like it.
Don't say that.
Grievance? Is that how you spell grievance?
I think there's an A in between the N. Yeah, grievance. Grievances?
Don't become like Dr. Dekker.
What?
I think that somebody killed him because he was using them. There's some footage I can't show you because it would affect you too much.
But
Suffice to say, when Mariana told him she could breathe underwater, he wanted the same power for himself. So instead of trying to cure her of it, he'd try and amplify it to see how it worked, so he could imagine it for himself. I think he did that with all his special patients. I think he wanted all of their powers. If you believe in that sort of thing.
he was all for one.
Oh no!
This is the origin of all for one.
Ah!
Ah.
Special patients.
Any patient who presented with psychokinetic issues, they were his special patients. Towards the end, he began ignoring all the other cases. Most of the patients saw it as a curse, what they were experiencing, what they were unwittingly doing. Dr. Dekker saw it as an ability, a power to be harnessed and used for, well, God knows what he was going to use it all for.
Well, domination.
So he made them give into it, and it consumed them, consumed all of them. Whether you believe any of that or not is your choice, but they did, which made them angry. And that's why I think he was murdered by a patient.
Or that's why you're casting blame on the patients. I was gonna say he's gonna use those powers to conquer Japan. Because he never got even close to taking over the world.
I mean, once you take over Japan, why bother with the world?
You've hit peak humanity right there.
You don't have to bother with the rest of the little people. Okay, so there was more with grievance. I don't know what.
Don't become like Dr. Dekker. I think that somebody killed him because he was using them. There's some footage I can't show
that
you
footage.
because it would affect you too
What
much.
footage?
Suffice to say, when Mariana told him she could breathe underwater, he wanted the same power for himself. So instead of trying to cure her of it, he'd try and amplify it to see how it worked, so he could imagine it for himself. I think he did that with all his special patients. I think he wanted all of their powers. If you believe in that sort of thing.
What are you looking at?
Molly.
Footage?
No, that's not the right question.
What footage do you have?
What are you looking at?
For a grief counselor, you're asking some pretty random questions.
Well, you keep glancing to your right.
I don't have an answer for that.
What footage?
Can't you show me?
I don't know anything.
Okay.
I don't know anything.
Damn.
Why won't you show me the footage?
Really? That's your
Gosh.
I guess it's not about the footage.
They don't really want it. He wanted their powers for himself?
I once spoke to a patient here who claimed to be able to teach me how to get inside other people's dreams.
Scarlet.
But
Yeah.
how would you know if that worked? Have you had any strange dreams lately, Doctor?
Oh God, let me tell you, girl.
I can't,
Girl.
apparently. Yes, I have had some very... I have had some very strange dreams.
Damn you.
I dreamt about you.
Are you stuck? Do you want...
He tried to amplify their powers, maybe?
Is that how you spell amplify?
I think so. That looks right.
Oh.
That's special patience. Well, poop. There's a lot she says in that one.
You just seem a little different from the person who turned up all those weeks ago. You don't talk to me as much as you did. You flitter between patients in a daydream. Tell me what things are bothering you.
I don't talk to you?
That's not really relevant, is it?
Oh, right. We were supposed to ask about what's the news on Mariana?
Yeah. What's new with Mariana?
I've been reviewing your files. I know, I'm sorry, a bit naughty, but have you considered that Mariana may have murdered Dr. Dekker because of the money she owed him?
Yes.
She had most to gain. She got all the money if he died, and it makes most sense, doesn't it?
I don't like how you're trying to cast blame.
Jaya!
Jaya thinks Mariana's motive might be money. Well, of course.
Well, I mean, that's basically her only motive. Aside from being just psycho. Okay, so it's grievance and worry. So there's like something else we should be worried about. And something she said in the grievance thing that we haven't got yet.
I'm worried about my job. I'm worried about money. I'm worried about world peace.
Oh, that's good. Is the the prescription pad thing cleared up? Why did that clear up?
Because she is still looking for it.
Squint. I don't believe you. We probably talked about the death threats, and that's what cleared it.
Right.
Who do you think? Well, I mean, didn't she kind of already?
Yeah.
It's not your job to find out who the murderer is. It's the police.
I know.
You can only point them in the right direction. Murder is a means to an end. There's a lot more going on here you should be thinking about.
Really?
Kai?
That didn't clear anything either. And we can't ask anything about that.
No.
What else should I be worried about?
I just don't know.
I'm worried. I don't know if we did it exactly this. I'm worried I may be going insane.
We did do that. She answered that for us, actually. She's like, sanity, insanity.
Oh, yeah.
Who's to judge? Except me, because I think you're...
Sanity.
Yeah, I'm worried.
Insanity.
I'm worried I'm going insane in the memory.
All right. How did you know Mariana said she could breathe underwater?
Oh.
She's going through our notes. She's going through all the notes and all the footage and everything.
Yeah, she's the real mastermind behind this practice.
How do you know Mariana said she could breathe?
Oops, that's
close.
Yeah, there we go.
Underwater.
Oops.
I spot check the sessions. I know I shouldn't, but it's for the safety of everyone. Checks and balances, remember?
You're fired, Jaya. Oh, no.
You're fired.
I think you know what I'm going to say. I don't know.
I plead ignorance, like I don't understand what you're telling me right now.
Okay, so
it's just worried.
Yeah.
There's something else that we should be worried about.
A little different from the person who...
Different how?
No.
Okay.
No.
You just seem a little different from the person who turned up all those weeks ago. You don't talk to me as much as you did. You flitter between patients in a daydream. Tell me what things are bothering you.
How about you tell me what should be bothering me?
Well, I said so.
A lot of things bother me. My memory, for one.
Oh, interesting.
Should you be asking me that, Doctor?
Just say my memory bothers me.
For a grief counselor, you're asking some...
I'm worried about my memory.
There we go.
Nope.
What? I am bothered by my memory.
I don't know. That's not really...
I can't remember.
Oh. There's...
Ugh.
There we go.
No.
What do you want from me?
I can't type what you want.
I think you know what.
Gosh, how else does it want us to say it?
I'm worried about a lot of things. Nope. My memory.
For a grief counselor...
Holy crap, what the hell, game?
I'm tempted to look up like how it wants us to write the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it told us exactly. Yeah, hold on. This is kind of cheatsy doodles, but it's so aggravating when it's like, you didn't write it with an A instead of an N? Yes, thank you. Let's see. Processing. Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. Jaya. Where are you, Jaya? Let's see. That's Elin. Jaya. Losing my memory bothers me.
Okay.
Your memory is
There we
exactly
go.
that. Your memory. If people are telling you things you don't remember, then they're probably making them up. deep down, only you know.
That still didn't clear it.
The other, I saw what the other question was, which was what I was going on. Dr. Dekker's murder bothers me.
Okay.
It's like word for word. Which I've been trying to tell you.
They won't accept that.
What? That's what it said.
Dr. Dekker's murder bothers me.
I'm gonna look that up again. So aggravating. I mean, you can try writing a hint too. I don't know.
Jaya asked what's bothering me. I could say she bothers me. You bother me.
Why do I bother you?
Nice.
You keep asking me
Do you
questions.
think I killed Dr. Dekker? You need to look deeper into your other patients. I can forgive a lot of things, but being falsely accused of murder, well, that's going to blemish your CV.
Oh, that did it. Okay,
That cleared
so
her.
we must have done Dr. Dekker's murder before somehow.
Hi.
Weird.
That was irritating.
Jaya, you disturb me on many levels.
Yeah, I liked you, but you're bothering me now.
Get gooey.
26 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we should do like a long one or if we should stop it here and do Claire by herself.
I don't know. I mean, we can. It depends on whether you want to sort of try and make Claire her own episode, or do you want to just, cover some of her, or maybe all if it goes quickly for some reason.
Sure, let's start Claire. We can always cliffhanger it. I'm good at those.
Yeah, you're like, we're just gonna leave you with that thought.
Yeah.
Until next time.
Okay, there's a lot to. Hello.
I'm fine.
How did murder go?
I killed David.
Yeah?
Again.
You look terrible.
Like you told me to.
Mm-hmm.
How did killing David go?
How did killing David go?
I don't know anything about that, Doctor.
I killed David. Bleh.
With an axe.
Why?
I got him to put his head on the wood block. He didn't really know what he was doing. He trusted me. I cut off his head.
Do you have to have it like just her head in that shot?
When I picked it up, it was smiling. Probably a muscle spasm.
Probably. Smiling head.
I buried him near the lake house. I'm not sure I'll be allowed a second funeral. Besides, it's close enough to visit.
You never did bring him to us to see.
Yeah. You didn't bring David to meet me?
That's not relevant here.
Well, yeah, I guess he did chop his head off instead, so.
And I snorted. How's Anushka?
How do you spell Anushka?
I think it's Noushka. K-A? H-K-A?
Anushka's fine, I would imagine. Her father came over to talk about the missing cat. It would have been an easier conversation had I not been splattered in blood and sweating like a milkmaid.
Why a milkmaid? Her father?
Father?
It seemed like he wanted to give me a piece of his mind, but when he saw the state I was in, he fled. There were no police that turned up. I suspect I've got away with it, at least this second time. Now all that's left is for you to write up my diagnosis.
Diagnosis? What do you mean? I'm having trouble with my memory.
Yeah, please remind me about the diagnosis.
That I'm not sound of mind. That I wasn't sound of mind when I killed David. It's up to you whether you want to mention any of our other conversations. I'm happy either way.
She seems really bothered.
I didn't.
I'm not going to declare you insane.
Doctor,
Did I tell you about that time that I used the power of my mind to bring my husband back to life? I can't imagine what I'd do to the psychiatrist that double-crossed me. But I'm sure it will be fun. For me, at least.
Consultant.
What the hell is that? I know you killed Dr. Dekker.
Oh, the continuing saga of Dr. Dekker.
Oh, this again.
After he'd seen David and done his due diligence, he came up with an offer I couldn't refuse. Remember? The one I told you about when we first met.
Yeah, and you wouldn't tell us.
Offer?
Dr. Dekker wanted me to reanimate him. He said he would kill David unless I agreed.
Reanimate him.
He called me on Valentine's night. He promised to use a disposable phone so there would be no trace. I was supposed to come here, where I would find him dead, and then reanimate him. I agreed immediately. It seems that Dr. Dekker went through with his half of the agreement. But I forgot to turn up.
But he called Nathan.
Uh-huh.
That's what left in my brain is just like pew, pew, pew. And it's gone.
Be glad we continued with Claire in this
You know
episode.
what? The anticipation was killing me when we started this, and then Jaya like came in and stole the light and was just strange.
So Jaya thinks Mariana killed him.
Yeah.
Claire is threatening us.
Yeah. Claire's like, I'm gonna kill you.
Should we ask her about the prescription pad, or did we do that?
I don't think
Already.
we've done that, actually.
I never saw Dr. Dekker's prescription pad. I imagine he kept it hidden away. To stop people stealing it?
You never saw it?
Death threats.
I've already told you, I never saw his prescription pad, so of course I didn't write any death threats. It sounds like someone is trying to frame me. Who's trying to frame me, Doctor?
Who would want to frame you?
Who would want to frame you?
That isn't important right now. Can we focus?
Help me help you, Claire. Trying to remember. Like, how about you never saw the prescription pad?
It's true. I didn't see the prescription pad. He gave me that prescription for the sleeping tablets just as I was leaving one day.
Oh.
He said it was worth trying them, but I wasn't sold.
Whoa.
Wow, she's already Amber. Holy mackerel.
Okay, we didn't get any more notes.
Oh. Did she have a knife in her hand?
What? No, wait, did she? I didn't see.
She walked towards us and she had something that looked a hell of a lot like a giant knife.
Claire, stop carrying sharp objects on you.
Was I imagining that?
Hold on, I gotta wait for her, like...
Gotta wait for the whole sequence to go through.
Okay, while I'm waiting for her to walk towards us with a knife. Death threats. Offer. Okay, she's walking off to the side that time.
Yep.
Is that a knife in your hand, or are you happy to see me? Gulp.
Come on, you can do it.
She's like, I'm not gonna do it now when you're paying attention. Nod.
Yeah, what else do you want to ask? Forgot to show up?
Yeah, we could do that. Is this the one? No. Walking towards the window. Walk towards me. Claire. Claire de Lune. Walk towards me.
Come on.
I still want to know what she killed.
Yeah. Anyway, whatever. Maybe we'll see it another time. What were we going to do?
You forgot to show up. Oh, nope.
No.
No, Doctor. Ask me something else.
Okay.
Hmm.
We're gonna have to, like,
Why didn't you show up?
Surely that isn't what you need to be asking.
Why didn't you...
Oh! You're right! Why do you have a giant knife?
Of course I was looking down. So she gets up with it in her hand.
Yeah, she's already standing up with it, and it's like this long.
Yeah, I thought it looked like a...
It looks like a machete,
like
basically.
Yeah.
I need your expertise, Doctor. Not your best guess. Try again.
Okay, this is not a knife. What is it? Machete?
What
Sharp thing?
do you have in your hand?
I don't know anything about that.
Gosh darn, I saw it.
Right.
I can't work under these conditions.
Jaya!
Jaya! Should we just review one of the things?
Sure.
Doctor, did I tell you about that time that I used the power of my mind to bring my husband back to life? I can't imagine what I'd do to the psychiatrist that double-crossed me. But I'm sure it will be fun. For me, at least.
We didn't double cross her, though, because we never promised her that we would write the thing.
I didn't double cross you.
Try harder, Doctor.
How about I never promised to...
Yeah.
I never promised to diagnose you as... Oh, there it is!
Oh.
She was actually, like, playing with...
Huge.
It's huge!
That's not the paper spike.
No. Where is she hiding that?
I never promised to diagnose you as insane.
Diagnose should be an E. Yeah, there you go. Diagnose you as insane.
Nope.
Whoa.
Sorry.
There she goes again.
There it is again. Tell me more about the offer.
The final offer. I mean, we could listen to one of the other things.
Dr. Dekker wanted me to reanimate him. He said he would kill David unless I agreed.
Dr. Dekker threatened to kill David?
You're asking me too many things at
Okay.
Kill David? Dr. Dekker?
What was in that?
Why
Okay.
would Dr... Fine.
Yeah.
Yes. Dr. Dekker threatened to kill David. That terrified me at the time. I still had hope that David would recover.
Okay, and then the other one was like, do you think Mariana's the one framing you? I mean, she did try to in her dream.
I don't really know the girl, but I did buy out her loan from Dr. Dekker.
What?
I mean, they did it to shut him up about it. But can you imagine having him as a creditor? That poor girl.
What?
I hope it didn't accrue anything more than interest.
Wait. What? What?
And we can't ask anything about that.
What?
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 Well, that eliminates Mariana's motive.
Yeah, that's true. Gosh, I hate when she walks towards us with that knife.
I think I was right. I think I've been right all along. It's Claire.
How can you be right twice in a row?
That's gotta be Claire, unless it's she's the obvious one in this particular run through.
Okay.
How did killing David feel?
Focus, Doctor.
How do you feel?
What did you actually kill?
Surely that isn't what you...
What did you do with Dr. Dekker's body?
I don't know anything about that.
Dr. Dekker's body disappeared from the graveyard.
That isn't important right now. Can we focus?
It's important. Ugh,
Like that knife.
what the hell is that thing?
Are we just imagining her with a knife?
I
or-
don't know. I mean, why the hell would she have it? Like, what do you even use a knife that size? It's like a small sword.
Well, maybe she was the one skinning the deer and things with that knife. It's a good skinning knife.
Right.
Do we have any more in the drop down arrow thing, or is it? Yeah. Okay. So.
Hint me up. Is she?
Sure. Obvious. Are you threatening me, girl?
No. Threats are usually made without the intention of following them through.
Shit.
This is quite the opposite.
Whoa, that
And-
cleared her.
And I'm like, and done. That was so quick.
Wow, we actually fit
Yeah, that was.
Jaya and Claire in one session. We can just start having group sessions from now on. Just sort everybody's
Yeah, sure.
problems out at once.
I would like to go to a group session, but I need the therapy now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, she's got her knife nice and sharp ready for us.
It's all shiny, nicely polished and stuff. We're going down.
Well, we saved Anushka.
We saved Anushka. Her dad's probably gonna move away from that lake
You
house.
should.
Yep. All right,
Okay,
thanks
well-
for joining us.
Until next time.